Back from the dead.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am new here on YouTube. This is my very first official uploaded makeup tutorial. I have been so inspired by so many different YouTubers, so many different people on Instagram, and I'm just going to start. I'm just going to do this. What's there to lose? Nothing to lose, right? So basically about this look though, I have been loving the vampy look lately. I feel like it just speaks to me. So yesterday I went to Ulta and I picked up a couple dark NYX Liquid Suede cream lipsticks, and I'm absolutely in love. Like, it completely makes this look, does it not? But anyway, if you're interested in getting this look, just keep on watching and let's get started. I like to begin by applying a moisturizer. This is a Coppertone Clearly Sheer with an SPF of 30. I would not recommend this product if you have sensitive or oily skin. This might seem a little extreme, but I live in Arizona. Sometimes it gets to be 120 degrees and I feel like I am melting. All right, now let's start on brows. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I am just running that spoolie through and then going over with the product in any sparse areas. Now the real game changer for me has been the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. This is in the color Ash Brown. I like to use a cooler tone for my brows rather than warmer tones, and this one seems to work incredibly well. I love it. I am using a small angled brush for this. I just like to start on the inner corner of my eyebrow and then move that product outward. I am just following the shape of my eyebrow and filling in any other sparse areas to really make my eyebrows pop. Alright, now I'm going to be covering my eyelids or eyelid with concealer. This is the Makeup Forever Full Cover in number 5. I like to use this as an eyeshadow base because it's thicker and it really helps my eyeshadow not to crease. I know if you have more oily eyelids, you could use an actual eyeshadow primer and that might work better for you. I'm going to be putting this product up on my brow bone and using the Real Techniques brow brush to really sculpt out my eyebrows. I really love this technique because it really helps to clean up your eyebrows and to make them pop. Now to set our brows. This is the Clear Brow Gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Guys, Anastasia, they know what they're doing when it comes to brows. I just run this through my eyebrows and they don't go anywhere all day long. Alright, now to set that concealer, I am using the 35W palette from Morphe in that very first color with a Real Techniques contour brush. Now the second color, I'm going in with the Morphe M441 brush and I am blending that color on the crease of the eyelid, going back and forth. This will be a really good transition color. Using the same brush, I'm going in with the third color from the palette and I'm just putting that once again in the crease of my brow. Of my lid. And this will just be a really nice base for the darker colors I'm going to be putting in. Okay, so we're switching up brushes. This is the Morphe M433. It's a smaller version of the last brush we used. I am using that, whatever number color that is, to really intensify that crease. Keep blending, keep blending. I know we're not doing anything crazy today, but I really want it to be about the liner and the liquid lip. Using the same brush, we're going to be taking this tan color and applying that just all over the lid. Using all 4 of these colors really helps transition each color to a really smooth finish. Using the black eyeshadow from the palette and a small angled brush, I am starting to make the outline for my wing. I find that this technique helps, especially if I were to make a mistake. It's a lot easier to clean up than if I went straight in with a gel or liquid liner. This is a technique that I did pick up from Desi Perkins' channel, and I'd say that it helped my eyeliner game quite a bit. To really intensify that wing, I did go in with a gel eyeliner from Maybelline, and I was using the brush that came with this, and that brush just really wasn't working for me. So I switched to my NYC liquid eyeliner, and that really helped to sharpen and thicken this wing without going over the edges. Now for mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, and I will just be applying that to my lashes, and I will be using the Koko lashes in Queen Bee. Now for the face, I am using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I am just applying that mainly in my T-zone and on my cheeks. I do have a lot of texture like on my nose, and I get dry patches on my chin, and this really helps. For foundation today, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Foundation in the color 3.5. I did receive this in one of my Sephora orders as a sample. As far as application goes, I really like how it is not too liquidy and it is not too thick. It applies really smoothly. I'll be using a Morphe M439 brush to blend this all out. I love how dense this brush is. It makes applying foundation a dream. I love it. I love it. I love it. From what I've heard about this foundation is that it does oxidize, so this color will get a little bit darker on me within the hour. So while I'm blending that foundation out, let's talk about Bachelor in Paradise. Tonight is day 1 of the season finale, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about the new Bachelor. Comment down below and tell me your thoughts. I hope I'm not alone in this. So taking a beauty blender, I am just going to go over my face, any spots that the brush might have left, any streaks. I learned this little technique from Jaclyn Hill. She is full of a lot of good techniques, I'll tell you that much. Sticking with the Urban Decay theme, I'm using the Naked Urban Decay Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I really do love this concealer. It's not too thick. It is really water-based, and it smooths out really well. A little of this does go a long way, and I'm using this to highlight any areas and to clean up my winged eyeliner. I'm going in with a beauty blender after this. I like to do my eyes first, and then I'll go back in with the forehead, the nose, the chin, and the cupid's bow. Now a little bit of this concealer goes a long way. If you are finding that you're having a hard time blending, go ahead and redampen your beauty blender, and that should really help blend out the product. Now finishing up with my forehead, nose, and cupid's bow. Oh, and the chin. I went so overboard with concealer today. Ugh, I mean, it is my favorite part, but don't mind me. I'm just going to look like a freaking ghost. Now using the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder, I am just going to set my foundation and concealer. And I am using my favorite brush. This is the Morphe E3. I love this brush because it just lightly puts powders on. It also wipes away powders incredibly well. This NYC powder is incredibly affordable. It's like less than $4, and I have been using it in place of my Laura Mercier powder. Now I'm using the Real Techniques contour brush to really set that under eye with that powder and just brush away any creases that may have formed. Going back in with my Morphe palette, I'm using the E36 brush, also from Morphe. It's a pencil brush just to apply this color right on just right underneath the waterline. Using any black kohl liner, go ahead and apply that to your waterline. I am using the Ardency Inn Monster Black Kohl, and I really like it. It's pretty creamy, pretty dark, pretty pigmented. Going back in with that same color with the pencil brush, I am just going to smoke out that lower lash line and really blend out that eyeliner. Now go ahead and apply any mascara to your lower lashes. Now going in with Kat Von D's Shade and Light palette, I am using the Morphe M523 brush just to do some light contouring. I'm using this middle shade. To contour, I like to follow the natural bone structure of my cheekbone. I start at the very top of my ear and just slowly blend along that line. I am not a pro at contouring, so something that really has helped me is just to really blend that product to allow for a really seamless finish. Now I'm going ahead and applying that product to my temples. I try to remind myself that with contouring, the product that we're applying is to bring that part back. When we're highlighting, it's to bring that part of our face forward. But all you can really do, and all I can really do, is just to keep practicing, and practice always makes perfect. Now I am going to be bronzing. I am using the Morphe M527 with my Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. I am going over just all the parts I did contour just to really give myself that glow and to blend these two products together. If you can't tell, I am absolutely in love with Morphe brushes. They have really changed my makeup game. I almost forgot to highlight my upper brow bones and the inner corners of my eyes. I'm using the Morphe 35P palette, just using any brush to really highlight those upper brow bones. Then I will be going in with the Morphe E18 brush. I love this brush because it just fits perfectly in the inner corners of the eyes to really just open those eyes up. Now to highlight, I'm using the Becca Champagne Pop Jaclyn Hill collaboration, and to apply this I'm using the Morphe M501 brush. I'm applying this to my upper cheekbones and then also to my temple to really tie that together. To finish off with the highlighter, I am just applying that to my Cupid's bow and then also to the tip of my nose. With my finger, I'll just apply that to the bridge to kind of bring that forward. Alright, so for blush, I'm going in with the Morphe NB palette. I absolutely love this palette. It is so versatile and it is really great for fall. This is the Morphe E4 brush, and I am just applying that over the contour and the highlight. This really helps blend all those together to really finish off this look. The reason why I use so many Morphe products is because they're so affordable. I'll be honest, I didn't have a ton of money to go out and buy multiple eyeshadow colors, and Morphe's eyeshadow palette is like $20 for so many colors. To really clean up this look, I'm going in with that NYC loose powder, and I will be using the Morphe M438 brush to apply this. So applying this to the lower jawline will really help take care of any fallout that may have occurred while I was blending, or if I blended too far down, just to really clean up this look. So I'm going to let this sit for a couple minutes, bake if you will, and then I am going to just use a big fluffy brush to brush this all away. Okay, so the lips are going to absolutely complete this look today. I'm going in with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Club Hopper. This was my first time applying any really dark liquid lip. I've never done this before, so I am so sorry I'm not in the camera very well. I actually did have to go off camera to finish this look. I really had to clean it up, but I'm just going to keep practicing, and I really love how this look turned out. Alright guys, that completes this look. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very shortly. Have a great day.